All right, y'all. Steph really said, let's deep clean my man's cap. And then proceeded to literally lick it like it's a gourmet snack. I can't even. This might be the wildest deep clean I've ever seen. Let's talk about what the Resilient Jenkins posted. This time, because this one had me gagged.
It's been a while since I've done one of my deep clean videos, so let's take my man's hat and deep clean it. First, let me lick off all this sweat. Just playing. First thing I did was, I thought I had some vinegar on hand, but I actually didn't, so I just soaked it in some vinegar. Oh, bitch, you just said you didn't have vinegar. I soaked it with some baking soda and some dish soap. Y'all, check out what the baking soda did when I put it in there. What in the fuck? The baking soda was like, yeah, you're gonna need something a little stronger than I can do, but I added some dish soap because that'll do it, right? Dish soap has never failed me when it comes to trying to degrease something and get all the stains out, so that's what I was using. And you can see this water was immediately changing colors. I let that soak for about an hour, just playing. I wish it was about an hour. It was more like 3 hours because that's when I got back to it. Now, if you watch my man's videos and you watch my videos, you know my man wears this hat pretty much every day, all day, so you can expect some buildup. And I do believe this is the first, maybe the second time I'm washing it, but yeah, it hasn't been that many times. I feel like maybe I've mentioned this in one of my videos like a long time ago, but I like deep cleaning stuff like this. I like the process of the big nasty part, you know, especially when it comes to like those carpet cleaning videos. I could watch carpet cleaning videos for far too long, okay? Okay, so after the first soak, I rinsed it off pretty good. I rinsed it quite a few times before I did a second soak. And then with the second soak, I added some laundry detergent and fabric softener, and then I let that soak for another couple hours. So prior to me cleaning this hat, Drew had mentioned that the inside of the hat was starting to make him like kind of itchy while he was at work, so I really wanted to focus on scrubbing the crap out of that. So yeah, after that second soak, I rinsed it again, and then I went in with some dish soap, and this is a new sponge that I used just for this activity. And yes, I have clean sponges for the dishes too. I didn't just buy them for the hat. Oh my god. Y'all, I really did just say this is like the third freaking soak, and it's still coming out like this when I dumped the water out. It was not good enough for me, so I went in again. And like I said, I really focused on the inside because that's the part that's gonna go back on his noggin. So yeah, I wanted to make sure it was nice and clean. If y'all love these deep cleaning videos, please let me know because I do try to do them as often as I can. I try to post as often as I can. I really do. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye now.
So Steph hops on camera, all confident like, it's been a while since I've done one of my deep clean videos. Girl, there's a reason for that. She grabs Drew's crusty hat, calls it her man's cap, and says she's gonna deep clean it. Then out of nowhere says she's gonna lick off the sweat. I'm sorry, lick? Ma'am, that's not love. That's a public health risk. Then she's over here talking about vinegar, baking soda, dish soap, like she's mixing up a potion, not washing a hat. Sis, this isn't Hogwarts. It's hygiene. The water turns brown instantly, and instead of changing it out, she's just stirring it like it's soup. Steph, that ain't cleaning, that's seasoning. And let's talk about the eyes. Redder than the devil's toenails, girl looked high enough to deep clean the Milky Way. By the third soak, she's like, it's still coming out dirty. Yeah, babe, because that hat has seen things. Trauma, sweat, maybe even Drew's. Thoughts. At this point, she needs to stop cleaning hats and start cleaning life choices. Would you ever clean your man's hat with your tongue? How dirty does a hat have to be before you just throw it out? Why was Steph's water darker than my morning coffee? Is this deep cleaning or deep delusion? Should Drew even take that hat back? So yeah, that's the Resilient Jenkins baking soda bubbling, swamp water swirling, and one suspiciously high cleaning queen. If she ever does another deep clean video, I'm bringing sage and rubber gloves. So yeah, what do you guys think about this? Comment below and let's chat.